On the wealth derived from the sugar industry of Natal is founded the city of Durban. This is a panorama from one of its tall buildings looking towards the harbour. Not so long ago, all this was dense bush and scrub, with wild animals roaming about. Old men of Durban can still recall the time. Another view from the same point, looking towards the Indian Ocean onto the front and promenade. In the centre of the city there is a fine leafy square which is surrounded by some handsome public buildings. Notice the tall building in the background. The post office in West Street. West Street is the principal shopping centre. It displays all the prosperity of a European city, with up-to-date stores and fashionable shops. Durban has its own broadcasting station. The programs are sent out in both English and Afrikaans. South Africa is bilingual, and there are the two official languages. This is a new Durban skyscraper block of flats on the front. Not only is Durban an industrial centre, but with its splendid promenade, it ranks as the Riviera of South Africa. Surf riding is very popular on the beach of Durban. Great rollers sweep in from the Indian Ocean. The beach is always thronged with a fashionable crowd all the year round. It is never too cold to bathe here, summer or winter. Durban is becoming also a manufacturing centre, and many important companies have put up modern factories in the factory area of the city. Along the coast from Durban have risen many pretty seaside resorts with dull-like houses, for the prosperous South Africans have made themselves quite comfortable. We have seen what the white man has achieved for himself in South Africa. What has he done for the native? He has put him to work. Here the warrior's spear has been turned into a pickaxe. He is set to making roads, and he chants a native song as the pick rises and falls. He is helping to do all sorts of building jobs. Here he is making a new railway bridge. This man is a fine type of Zulu. He is employed for haulage work. His forefathers knew not refrigerators. The rickshaw boy is a common sight in Durban and other cities. A line of them can always be found on the ranks near the station waiting for fares. Let us follow a lady hiring one to take her from the station to a seaside hotel. The rickshaw boys deck themselves out in the most fantastic costumes. They are usually Zulus and splendid specimens of manhood. The work in the usually hot climate is very exhausting, and many people think that it should be done away with. The rickshaw boy himself does not appear to mind the work and prances fearlessly along in and out of the dangerous motor traffic. Motorcycle versus rickshaw, the mechanistic versus the human age. Arrived at their destination, the rickshaw boy is paid at the rate of about a shilling per mile.